All right, we're live. What is up? What is happening? Salute to the tribe, Grand Rising Queens. I know y'all like that. Fellas, what's good, man? Look, got a few clips that I'm going to run like we normally do around this time. You know, smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that notification. What are you waiting on? Join the tribe. And in the comments, you guys, let's keep chopping it up, talking about these clips, talking about these videos, and talking about these thumbnails. No further ado, let's get right into it.
And get cheated on is when they don't show masculinity. They don't show any protective jealousy. What happens with men that constantly get cheated on, they don't get cheated on once. Every girl that they get with.
Somebody touch my spaghetti! Hold on. You mean to tell me the woman who lied about being a psychiatrist and a therapist?
I knew I caught her saying some wild stuff before, man. What is up with women and getting online with these fake degrees in psychology and whatnot, and then just saying stuff? Just be saying stuff.
It's telling me that men get cheated on because they don't show masculinity. They're not showing the protective energy. So that they deserve to get cheated. The one being a therapist is going to tell me that that's the mechanics.
The number one reason why men get cheated.
Listen, that is, I'm gonna let her say it again. She says, I think sometimes she says things for shock value. Like, look what she says, man, with a straight face, looking right into the camera.
Cheated on is when they don't show masculinity. They don't show any protective jealousy. What happens with men?
Protective jealousy sounds like someone that fell for mental manipulation. Protective jealousy. So she's supposed to be able to flaunt herself in front of other men, or, you know, allow other men to flirt with her, so she can look at you and see if you're going to give some protective energy. You know what I'm saying? Or masculinity. Nah, man, this woman, she has these eloquent ways of justifying women's traumas and negative traits, man, and blame it on the men. I've never seen, well, I can't say that, but there's very few women out there right now doing this level of mental gymnastics, dude. She's out there in a league of her own.
I will say that one of my downfalls is that I don't really cook.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I kind of like low maintenance meals. So like the eggs, the salmon, the salads, the fruits.
Just on rotation.
Things that are not like super hard to cook. I'm not the best cook. I hate cooking. It hates me. Whatever.
Hate it.
It hates me back, so we're even.
That's wild. Okay.
But I'm a very clean person. I take
okay.
pride in my appearance. I will.
What does that have to do with cooking? Yeah, I'm glad that you wash your butt, but what does that have to do with cooking? They don't want to do any of these traditional roles. They want to flip it. They want to do what they perceive men do, which they think we do nothing. So they do nothing. And then they go, oh, I look good and I'm washing my butt every now and again. Lady, man, there's twice as many of y'all as there is us. Any man with a little bit of sense and a little bit of self-respect, keep it trucking.
I'll say that one of my...
You wouldn't believe what this girl right here is in the hospital for. I've been telling y'all dudes, you cannot go by how good you think they look or how thin they are, whatever they look like when they all done up and how they body look and how they bending over for that camera. You got to do a whole lot of more investigation. This girl right here is in the hospital, a mental patient. So when you see them all done up like this, they look real good, right? You look like she got that hair on fleek, the makeup done, lips popping and all that shit. You want to have a good time, but you don't know what's going on in that damn brain of hers. These jokers with this pink hair and all these different colored wigs, I've been telling y'all, these ones that get all these different color hair. It's just funny to me that she's literally in the hospital saying her friends want to get her out for New Year's and get some liquor in her, but she's going through a life crisis. As a man, you better study all these different personalities and faces, because you just might be dealing with a mental patient. The Joker, Harley Quinn, all that shit combined into one. You wouldn't believe what this girl...
And see, like, this is why guys are like, we like it natural, because like we don't know if you're doing what most of these women do, covering your traumas with makeup and wigs and lashes. You know what I mean? Just running around insecure as hell, but masking up with different layers and running around trying to act like, well, projecting outwardly to other people. Like they'll just project onto you what they're insecure about and just say it about you, right? Because these people, I mean, with all that crap on in the filters, these women don't feel like they look like anything in real life. They can't accept, and we let a lot of stuff go, like the wig stuff, and we get it to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Some of y'all do have like alopecia. A lot of y'all pull your own hair out, but whatever. But y'all go too far, and then to be acting as cocky as you do after you mask up is crazy to me. You'll never sound that way with a fresh face that you've washed all the makeup off the night before and no fake nothing on. You would never talk like that. If you did, we wouldn't probably talk as much junk as we do.
If you want to play that game, we could play that game, but it's a game. Guys be playing. If I feel like I'm bored or something, personally, me, like.
I think that women make rules for men that they don't want to be with, and then they break rules for like men that they do want to be with. Like, you know what I mean? Like, one would say, "Oh, he got to keep my attention," but then y'all know ain't shit that y'all attracted to. He ain't keeping y'all attention. Y'all just so interested in him that y'all letting all the red flags go by y'all.
You just said you even acknowledge which one is playing and which one is serious. The one that's serious, you know, you can be flexible on how much attention you give him, and the one that's playing.
Are you trying to insinuate that?
No, because you
using.
Hell yeah.
If you want to play that game, we could play that.
You know, they're talking some facts here, but remember, no matter what you feel about it as a male, you're not going to stop women from being attracted to what they're attracted to. Some of these shows, it seems like they're throwing shade at the men that these women find attractive. That's not doing you any good. Like the way you perceive another man being a man doesn't mean nothing to that man. Do you get what I'm saying? Like me being the man that I am, I don't care what other dudes think. You know, you can call me a Pookie, a Chad, a Tyrone, a Smokey, or whatever you want to. It means nothing to me, right? You're just some dude that's trying to justify, you know, the inadequacies you have and project them onto me because you don't understand why women like me. You know what I'm saying? You got to be really careful about these certain podcasts you're watching, because a lot of these dudes are coming from a hurt place and are looking for somebody to blame things on. Well, I will blame it on the guys that they find attractive. We'll call them all this difference. It don't even matter what those dudes are. You're losing. You're not getting the women. What do you need to do to get more women? Whining about, call them whatever makes you feel better. Pookie, what you need to do to you're not crying. Whatever you males out there to sit around and do all this time whining about the kind of guys women find attractive. It hasn't changed in the past. It ain't going to change in the future. So yourself right, or just you're just coming off a whiner. That ain't many women.
It's the game. Guys be.
If you're if
man,
if you have $1,000 now, you have $30. How much do you have?
The father has $30,000. My husband is the head of the family.
Yeah, if there's any lagging or whatever, my kid done gotten up and fired up that PlayStation 5 and whatever else he got going on in there. So if it starts lagging, you know what it is.
Yes.
So he has $30,000.
This ain't for everybody. This is for the people who have outstanding qualities one way or another.
And listen, you guys, I appreciate it, but understand something. This is the internet. This is how it works. Okay? So obviously, like I said, the kids done gotten up. Whatever does in there, I'm not gonna tell them not to do it right now. Whatever. Okay? Just bear with it. You can't. I completely understand you wanting to scroll on. It is what it is.
Trying to give you some game. If you stand out and shine, are successful at what you do, that person you try to bring along to help is going to get mad at your success. This is what they normally do. They mimic you. They do everything you do, but it still don't work out for them because they ain't you. This ain't for everybody.
I want to put this clip in here because, again, bear with the visuals. If my audio is not clipping up, which I don't think it ever does most of the time, whenever it starts lagging, just the video clips. But like Corey is saying, man, like people that you try to bring with you, a lot of times it don't really work out. It really don't. And then one of the signs is always going to be them mimicking you. Right, man. OBS be getting it in, dude. I mean, all this disconnecting and reconnecting. I might disconnect it myself, but they copy you. They mimic what you do. They're really don't even like you like that, man. They're just attaching themselves to you because they can see a light on you. They can see the success is theirs, imminent. So they try to get close to you, attach themselves to you, just to, you know what I mean? Try to, what do you call it, destiny swap type stuff. But like Corey said, this is why God makes you unique. The way that you articulate yourself, think about stuff, carry yourself, dress, decide to put everything that you have together is unique to you. It's not going to look right on anyone else, especially if you're being as authentic as possible, like I do, and completely embrace your weird quirks or whatever. Like just embrace it, whatever. Who cares? When you really start thinking about, obviously, you know, you can't walk around naked or nothing but wearing what you want to wear, operating outside of buying brands for social norms to look like you're not broke to a bunch of other broke people trying to look like they're not broke sounds goofy. I'm just going to wear what I want to wear. I'm going to wear a lot of clothes for utility. If it doesn't have my name or my brand on it, what money am I making from it? It don't make no sense. If it's high quality and don't have a certain label on it that's more socially acceptable to broke people, who cares? You never see people with money worried about stuff like that. Well, not people that have had money or whatever. New money might, do that goofy stuff. But a lot of new money, those new money people, they're trying to brag and throw money in front of other broke people. So it's whatever. But they'll copy, they'll mimic you. They're talking junk about you behind your back. Make no mistake. They are talking about you like a dog behind your back while smiling in your face and, talking as if they want to go along this route with you. I'm telling you, man.
Something about that man walking in your room and putting that gun on that dresser.
And that's how we ended up right here.
Never fails. The smoke detector will always be chirping whenever you hear these women speaking. Never fails. And also what she said in the beginning, that thick neck, big back, talking about dude coming in, putting his weapon on the what dude? Like, they'll never get with like a police officer or a military service member that has a reason to have a weapon. Just a bunch of bums that are scared to get into a fight. You know what I'm saying? And that sounds tough to them. This is why these women move the way that they move, man. They have a skewed perception of and perspective of masculinity.
Well, look at me, nigga. Look, I got the glow. I'm supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? I don't even look my age, nigga. Look at me. My suit is immaculate. I'm at this age, my hairline's still intact. The skin is... I'm supposed to be here, and I know what I'm talking about, and I pop shit. Well, look at me, nigga. Look.
You know what I'm saying? You got to pop your stuff, man. Hey, it is what it is. This is, and also mean what you say. Hey, you got it going on, man. Look, you ain't got to watch, or you can. Either way, man, look at me. I got it going on. Would you be worried about other people if you were me? No, you wouldn't.